Well, returning to the US, a 20-year-old woman pushing a baby in a stroller was shot dead in New York City on Wednesday night. The incident, which occurred in an upmarket neighborhood of Manhattan's Upper East Side, is just the latest in a string of attacks on the streets of New York that have left residents there on edge. The 3-month-old baby was unharmed. Police say that the woman was shot at close range. The incident occurred just hours after New York announced legislation aimed at tightening gun laws in the state. The governor's move is in response to the US Supreme Court's ruling last week that struck down a century-old New York state gun law that restricted carrying handguns in public. New York City Mayor Eric Adams reacted to the latest shooting and laid the blame on the oversaturation of guns in society.
When a mother's pushing a baby carriage down the block, or an individual, a woman is pushing a baby carriage down the block and is shot in point blank range, it shows just how this national problem is impacting families. And it doesn't matter if you are on the Upper East Side or East New York, Brooklyn. The oversaturation of guns and dangerous people.
The New York Police Department described the suspect as someone dressed in all black who approached the victim from behind. Nobody's taken into custody in connection with the case as of yet. Also, Susan Tarani is joining us live once again from New York. Susan, another shocking attack in New York City. What more do we know about what happened here?
So authorities are asking the public to help identify this individual. And, there's been mixed reaction. First of all, on the Upper East Side of Manhattan is a neighborhood that you wouldn't expect something like this to happen. On the one hand, on the other hand, neighbors were interviewed and they were saying that, while you don't expect that to happen in a neighborhood like this, at this point, if you're in New York, anywhere in New York is New York. But mixed reaction also, one regarding whether or not it's the issue of oversaturated guns or it's the issue of New York having lax policies when it comes to crimes, something like catch and release, where for low-level crimes, criminals aren't kept behind bars long enough and judges have lax policies. So the mayor was sort of criticized for that as well. On the other hand, mothers are concerned right now, and many are saying if in the case that this was random and the suspect did not know the victim, then, this is really going to shock and shake New York to the bone. So more information is yet to come. It's an ongoing investigation.
Susan, thank you. That was Susan Tarani joining us live from New York City.